shadows are near. Through the silence of the dawn, all the midnight roads are gone. Every signal in the sky turns to daylight drifting by. Dawn over Meridian, breaking through the night. Every shadow disappears in the rising light. Dawn over Meridian, skyline burning gold. Every story from the dark now begins to fold. Engines cooling in the shade, neon ghosts begin to fade. Every rooftop shine pale under drifting morning trails. Echoes of the night remain in the quiet after rain. Every mile begins again with the sun above the plain. streets beneath the rain echo with the distance train. Radio towers hum alone, sending out a final tone. Every channel turning slow, searching for a place to go. Through the static in the air, every voice is drifting there. Every whisper left behind still is traveling through time. This is the last transmission across the quiet sky. If you hear the signal, you'll know the reason why. This is the final calling through the endless night. A fading voice still rising speed of light, mirrors flashing city gold. Stories every street has told. Every mile begins to burn at every glowing turn. Through the skylines is electric roar. Every road is something more. Every signal in the air says the night is ours to share. Night runner on the line, chasing echoes through time. Every road a glowing spark, lighting up the dark. Night runner feels speed, following the neon lead. Every mile racing far under midnight stars. Under midnight chrome reflections on the glass, fading towers rushing past. Every engine sings aloud through the glowing midnight crowd. Signals blinking red and blue, every street line cutting through. Every turn a shining flame, calling out your name. Through the rush and through the glow, every mile begins to flow. Every heartbeat starts to rise through the endless city skies. Night runner on the line, chasing echoes through time. Every road a glowing spark, lighting up the dark. Night runner feels speed, following the neon lead. Every mile racing far under midnight stars. Under midnight stars. Engines burning, signals flashing, neon rivers, endless dashing. Every heartbeat, every mile, every shadow, every Night runner on the line, chasing echoes through time. Every road a glowing spark, lighting up the dark. Night runner racing free through the electric sea. Every mile blazing far under midnight stars. And the twilight face cry as the night begins to sway. Somewhere down the endless hall, the engines still explode. Somewhere past the silver blue, signals drifting back to you. Through the quiet of the stars, past the trails of passing cars. Every pulse across the sky travels where the echoes lie. Every message softly starts from a pair of satellite hearts. Through the silence and the light, through the endless edge of night, every signal finds its way, though 1,000 worlds away. of shining hill under silver satellite trails. All the noise begins to fade, all the crowded signals stray, but across the cosmic dark still survives a city spark. Through the orbit of the moon, through the distant midnight blue, every whisper in the air says that you are somewhere. Satellite hearts collide across the endless night, through the silence of the sky. Your signal finds mine. Satellite hearts survive beyond the edge of time. Every pulse we send tonight is a sign that will lead the endless blue. Signals still return to you across the silent cosmic chart, still beating. Satellite hearts. Grid lines burning through the night, laser roads of endless light. Engines rising through the haze, silver sparks and neon blaze. Windows flash in endless rows, every tower brightly glows. Signals racing overhead, through the wires of crimson and red. Every mile begins to spin, pulling us deeper in. Every road begins to slide toward the glowing skyline tide. Horizon grid is burning bright, 1,000 lights across the night. We ride the circuits of the sky, where endless signals never die. Horizon grid is calling it out, through electric city roads. Every road a shining line, crossing through the edge of time. Highways bending through the dark, every turn a blazing spark. Reflections racing on the glass, ghosted visions rushing past. Engines sing beneath the steel, every mile feels unreal. Neon rivers twist and climb through the towers of the night. Every signal starts to rise through the glowing urban skies. Every pulse inside the air draws a soul to soul. softly landing where the endless circuits flow. Feel the towers and the wires through the satellites above. Every post becomes a fire, every road becomes a rose. Break down lines of light, endless motion, neon waves, open ocean. Every single, every spark burning bright in the dark. Horizon grid is burning bright, 1,000 lights across the night. We ride the circuits of the sky, wherein the signals never die. Every breeze blazing wide, like a rising neon tide. Every rubber shining light, crossing through the edge of time. And the skyline stretches on past the place where night is gone. Soaring, glowing big. Every dream still static skies above the city, broken signals drifting free, silver clouds of glowing haze, lighting up the midnight maze. Satellite trails cut the dark, every flash a fleeting spark, every rooftop shining pale, like a distant signal trail. We were chasing fading light through the endless pulse of night, every heartbeat in the air, like a call from somewhere. Under static skies we run, chasing echoes of the sun. Through the noise and through the night, searching for a trace of light. Under static skies we fly, where the fading signals cry. Every dream begins to rise under static skies. Neon rivers down the street, every step a steady beat, every window burning gold. Stories in the night unfold. Taxi lights and passing trains blur together in the rain. Every mile begins to glow in the electric undertow. Through the flicker and the sound, every lost thing can be found. Every voice across the air is a signal somewhere. Under static skies we run, chasing echoes of a song. Through the noise and through the night, searching signals rising one by one. Glass towers flicker pale through a drifting data veil. Silent pulses through the grid. Every secret ever hid, it echoes moving through the code, down an endless neon road. Every shadow in the stream, every half-forgotten dream, somewhere in the endless night, they return in phantom light. Ghosts in the circuit tonight, dancing in digital light, lost in the wires and the code, stories the city once told. Ghosts in the circuit remain, running through memory lanes. Every signal left behind is still alive inside the line. Broken screens and satellites watch the city through the night. Fragments drifting through the air, voices fading everywhere. Old transmissions still survive somewhere deep in archive drives. Every heartbeat turns to tone, every signal overthrown. Every echo from the past, trying hard to make it last. Every flicker in the sky is another ghost passing by. Ghosts in the circuit tonight, dancing in digital light, lost in the wires and core, stories the city once told. Ghosts in the circuit remain, running through memory lanes. Every signal left behind still alive inside the light. Corpusers humming slow, ghosted signals start to glow. Every trace that once was yours, still alive inside the car. Ghosts in the circuit tonight, dancing in digital light, lost in the wires and the code, stories the city once told. Ghosts in the circuit remain, running through memory lanes. Even when the power's gone, that signal carries on. When sounds fade to gray, and the daylight clears away, somewhere in the quiet night, the ghosts return to light. stars, counting out the midnight time. Engines whisper through the rain, neon rivers down the lane. Every shadow drifting past, like a memory that won't last. We were young in the city light, running fast through endless nights. Every signal shining through, every road was leading you. Afterglow Boulevard, where the night feels young. We were running through the city, like the world had just begun. Afterglow Boulevard, under neon stars, every dream was burning bright in electric hearts. Silver towers touch the sky, clouds of violet drifting by. Every rooftop shining clear, like a signal drawing near. Taxi lights, an empty train, reflections dancing in the rain. Every mile begins to blur, every moment ours to stir. We were chasing midnight air, every heartbeat everywhere. Every skyline shining blue, every road is leading you. Afterglow Boulevard, where the night feels young. We were running through the city, like the world had just begun. Afterglow Boulevard, under neon stars, every dream was burning bright in electric hearts. Street lights fading, engines slowing, neon rivers still all glowing. Every heartbeat, every mile, every shadow, every smile. Afterglow Boulevard, where the night feels young. We were running through the city, like the one had just begun. Afterglow Boulevard, under neon skies, every dream is shining still in your distant eyes. The boulevard keeps glowing on, long after we are gone. Somewhere in the city night, the afterglow lives on. Neon Meridian. frequencies drift through the dark tonight. Silver towers flicker in electric light. Static whispers from the edge of time, calling out across the skyline. Every street is glowing gold, every secret left untold. I hear the midnight signal calling through the wires and neon skies. Somewhere in the endless static, your voice survives. Engines hum beneath the overpass, ghosted shadows of the future pass. Every channel turning slowly, searching for the sound you showed me. I hear the midnight signal calling through the wires and neon skies. Somewhere in the endless static, your voice survives. Radio stars in the distance, echoes in the night. The signal keeps on rising through the somewhere after midnight, the road is doing that thing where it looks like it's generating itself. Just ahead of the headlights, just enough road, just enough light to keep going without deciding anything. You got your feet up on the dashboard, which I said I didn't mind, which I don't mind. The radio found something good. Neither of us changed and neither of us spoke. We just let it happen to us. The way good things sometimes just happen to you. If you stay still enough, if you stay quiet enough to let 'em in. Somewhere between here and there, somewhere between who I was and whoever I'm becoming with you in the passenger seat, with the road making itself just ahead of us. Silver frequency, late night and moving. Silver frequency, between every station, this is the signal I keep coming back to. You beside me and the road in the dark. I don't wanna ride, I just wanna stay in the in-between with you. You say something quietly, I say what? You say never mind, I say no. Tell me, you tell me it's small, it's just a thought you had about something you saw last week. And the part of it that's mine, the radio keeps finding something. Neither of us wants to change. Neither of us wants to change. Silver frequency, late night I'm moving. Silver frequency, between every station. This is a signal I keep coming back to. You beside me, and the road in the dark. Silver frequency, I don't wanna arrive. Silver frequency, I just wanna stay in the in-between with you. There are people who need the destination, who need to know the name of what this is, where it's going, how it ends. I used to be that person, I used to need the map, but you've shown me something about the drive itself, the way the road generates just enough light, the way a signal finds you between stations. In the dark, in the moving dark, clear and warm and yours. And I don't need to know where we're going, I just need the road and the radio finding something good. And you with your feet on the dashboard, telling me things quietly that I have to ask you to repeat. And I'll always ask you to repeat them. I'll always wanna hear them again. I'll always wanna hear them again. Silver frequency, late night and still moving. Silver frequency, I found you between the stations. This is the signal I keep coming back to. Your voice in the dark and the road and the hum. Silver frequency, I don't wanna arrive. I never wanna arrive. I want the road to keep generating itself just ahead of us. Just enough light, just enough, just. Feet on the dashboard, radio finding something. Road making itself. Dark doing what dark does. You're saying something, I'm hearing something else. Not because I'm not listening, I'm always listening. I'm listening so hard, it's getting in the way of hearing. There's a frequency between us lately that wasn't there before. Not silence exactly, more like two stations overlapping, each one clear on its own, and together just interference. Beautiful interference, but still I have things I'm not saying. You have things you're not saying. We're both so careful, so careful with the things we're not saying. That the things we are saying are getting very crowded. Lilac static, the color of everything almost said. Lilac static, between what I mean and what you hide. I love you so specific. again like that. Please ask me again like that. I have things I'm not saying. You have things you're not saying. We keep handing each other the almost version of what we mean and accepting it like it's enough, when we both know it isn't quite enough. Lilac static to color everything unsaid. Lilac static between what I feel and what comes out. I love you so completely, and the complete keeps getting compressed into the lilac static, into the shorthand we developed for the longer things that deserve the longer version, that need the longer version, that are quietly going untranslated. I know how to say it without it sounding like something it isn't, so I keep not saying it, and the not saying it is becoming its own thing now, its own problem on top of the original thing. I can tell there's something, I can feel the shape of something in the space between your words. I keep almost asking, I keep almost reaching for it, and then I don't, and then I don't. Both together finally aligned. We have to say the thing, we have to say the thing. We've been not saying the thing for long enough now, that the thing has grown into something bigger than the original thing was ever going to be. So just say the thing, just say it, just I miss you, and you're right here. I miss you, and you're right here. That's the thing of the whole thing. Lilac static, I'm trying to tune back into you. Lilac static, I'm turning down the interference. I love you so specifically, and I want the specific to land. I'm turning down the static, I'm reaching through the static. I'm saying the thing, I'm saying I miss you, and you're right here. I wanna be here too, really here, not almost here. Static, lilac, still. Static.